Hello, welcome to another video. And yes, we're still giving the property away. Unfortunately, my videos, I guess, suck. I don't know, they're not doing very well, folks. I was hoping that it would shoot off and that I'd be able to give this property away and keep on giving more property away. But it is what it is, and I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for all you out there watching. Just share this video if you can, and tell people that I'm giving land away on this channel. And we'll talk about that some more here at the end of the video. So here it is. This is what I'm doing today. You see all the white lines on this trim. We'll paint that. I had it stored under here for about a year, and it finally got to it. Put it all up there, protect it. Looks actually good with the white. Do you think I should keep it white to match these windows? You know, with the kind of the gray look here. What are your thoughts? Of course, repaint it, you know, they're kind of dirty, but I'm starting to lean towards it where I like it better. Let me show you the other side what I mean. So we put windows and new siding all the way around this house. It used to have the aluminum. You see how this is all painted, this side right here with the gray strips? I think the white looks better. It just gives it more contrast, doesn't it? To take this gate down and this fence here, that's where the mobile home's gonna get pulled out. That's where we're gonna live, because we live in construction sites. This house sold, and we're gonna reinvest all that money back into real estate, because that's what we do. We buy the good old-fashioned dirt, and we're gonna start building some homes, perhaps. That's on the possibilities. Or continue buying more land with utilities on it and set up owner carries on each one of them. And the idea would be is let's buy an acre of land with all the utilities on it, so it's an attractive piece of property where the zoning's kind of lax, where you can build a home, you can bring a home, you can get a mobile home. In some cases, too, you can just live in your RV for a time, or, you know, a year or two or whatever it is, until you bring in your home, until whatever's going on. Those are the type of properties I'm going to buy with all the infrastructure on it, and then turn around and resell it and basically double my money and create residual income so I can retire. That's my plan when I sell. Kind of hard to see now, that house I showed you there. That's my plan. Now I could build some homes on some land too that I own. So I'll be weighing my options, looking at all these investment opportunities, and putting my money where I just feel like the return is the safest. That's what I want, because I'm getting older. If I was younger, maybe I would be a little more aggressive and buy different things. Like, I'd probably buy some crypto, XRP. I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but I've been researching. I put tiny bit of money in that because there's risk, you know. I'm sorry, but I know there's a lot of crypto guys out there, and especially Bitcoin. Do you know that back in, oh man, I was working at Artisoft, or it might have been when I was working at Microsoft. One of those times, and I was in my 20s, one of my buddies had a miner, and he's mining for Bitcoin. I'm like thinking, what the heck is that? Yeah, I wasn't as smart as I look. You know, I should have made some of those miners back in it was the infancy stage of Bitcoin, you know, when it was probably a few bucks for a share, you know, a Bitcoin. You could buy a Bitcoin for $2 or $3. Yeah. Or you could have mined it for nothing, for electricity, you know? Yeah. Now it doesn't make sense because that one coin is $80,000. There's opportunity in different types of investments. I'm not telling you go out there and start buying crypto and all that, you know, and stocks. That's not something I'm experienced with. That's why I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you I don't have the knowledge in that. But I've missed many opportunities in my life, and I probably wouldn't have had to been working my butt off in construction sites like this and living in dungeons, you know, if I would have been a little smarter with my money. But I was too engulfed in having fun, you know. That was my priority, is having fun. I thought I was having fun. Yeah, honey, I'm home. Can you imagine living here? I will be. I love doing this stuff because this is how I create wealth, you know. Buy something for nothing and turn it into something that's worth something. So I still got to put a piece here. I got to cut a piece there and fix the vent. Got to fix this big giant hole here. The toilet's got to come up. All these pieces of wood's got to come up. So this whole area here, this has got to get ripped out. We're putting a kitchen in here. We are getting this property ready to bring in our home. We just had some breakfast here in the morning. It's probably about 8:30 now. And we're just getting it ready. There's so much cholla on this property. It's unreal. This property has not been lived on for probably 20 plus years. This has everything a property needs. All the utilities, septic, beautiful swirls, lots of trees, and beautiful mountain views. And so we need to bring the mobile home through here. So we're just trimming up and cleaning. We're going to clean the cholla here, the cholla here, and yeah, we got some work to do today. The guy's coming to look at the pad section. What we're doing here is basically taking an $18,000 investment and turning it into about $500,000. Now we've had to put a lot more money into it than that, and some blood, sweat, and tears. This property where we're at, I had to pay $63,000 for. And so there's 2 mobile homes on that acre that we paid $18,000 for about 8 years ago, when you could find stuff cheap. You can't do that now, unfortunately, but it was on the market. That's what the cost of the property was. It was on the market for about a month before we even bought it. So long story short, it's got that single wide that had just aluminum siding, completely decimated mobile home. Pretty much a roll off, you know, garbage. That thing is a real eyesore. Look at this thing. And we are renovating it, and it's coming here. And we're going to sell it for $200,000 on this acre in the future. That's today's value. So when we sell it, it might be more. But first things first, we got to get rid of all this stuff. All the cholla. Look at this. Can you just... Do you see the magnitude of the cholla we got to deal with? This is a nightmare. 90% of your buyers do not want cholla. I've had people that have looked at homes and said, yeah, let's go look at the other one just because the cholla was here. You know, you can burn it, knock it down, but people don't want to deal with that stuff. And this has truly the largest cholla I've ever owned. This is ironic, but these chollas are about, this one here I imagine is, how tall do you think that one is? It's really hard to get an assessment from looking at here. I think that's probably about 15 to 18 feet tall. That is one tall Cholla. So this is a very, very old Cholla. We're about ready to hit 100. I think we already have, actually. So, yeah, let's get back to work. Thanks for watching my video, and let's continue. And if this is your first time watching, I just want to welcome you, and let's keep going. So, what we're looking at here is farmland, and there's farmland all over Marana. Yesterday, I was in the town of Marana where they're building tons of homes. I wish I'd have filmed it. But all these fields, for years and years I've been living out here, there's been nothing growing here. Look at what we have now, people. They're starting to grow stuff. That's interesting. This is always pretty much bare. There's never nothing here. Sure does look a lot better than just a barren dirt. Alright, we've worked a couple hours. Kind of, you see this, we need to cut an area here so we can bring in the mobile this way. Cut this big piece off here, see that? So we're going to trim this tree up all the way around there, look a lot nicer, clean up the debris, and of course kill the Chollas. Actually not good to have, and there's several reasons. One, they get all over you, and B, it's not safe for your animals or children, and C, they attract rats and rodents. The rodents love to use the Cholla to put around their dens to protect them from the predators. So the more Cholla that you have on the property, the more rats you have. And nobody likes rats, do they? See here, these things is what you want to expose. And we'll do that. You see it hiding in there, folks? The swirl cactus. It's the swirl cactus. You want to trim all these up to let that grow, because swirls, unlike Chollas, will increase the value of your property in Arizona. The more swirls you have, the more desirable the property is. Yeah, my Cholla garden. I love the property. Actually like that big Cholla, but it's got to go. I'm not going to keep any Cholla. I don't know. Tell me if you think I should keep the big Cholla. I'm going to show you what chat says. How old do you think he thinks that Cholla is? I imagine it's probably 100 years old. I don't know. I've never wanted to keep one Cholla though. Am I losing my mind? What do you think? I transplanted him. He was out. I kind of put him in this shade spot right here, trying to protect him. And you see the pink colors on this little swirl. This is a little baby swirl. So, see the red colors? It's not real good to see a lot of red on him, but he's not bad. He's doing good. So I'm going to add some water. We're going to share a drink with this swirl. Man, that tastes good. He's in the shade, so this is still safe. If this is direct sunlight, not a great idea. I know it's not much water, folks. It's true. I don't really have much. I guess I'll use this whole bottle on him. So we're going to yank this out of the way. We're going to have to move this little guy. I'm just trying to keep him alive until I do that. Probably move him up front. There it is. I'm here at my friend's house. He is, I think, around 80 or something like that, and he's he needs some help. So we're here cleaning up. Yeah, I think he needs more help I can give him. We're cleaning up. We're gonna throw empty boxes away. Just wash the dishes. Yeah, that's really what we're doing, is trying to... Okay, so here's more empty boxes. Just Throwing empty boxes away here. Broken toilet. Look at this thing. Old antique chair. I'm not sure what that is. Imagine a very old house. So, these are all cotton fields. Or no, these were all cotton fields for years and years and years. That's all you'd see is cotton fields here. Just, we already passed like 10 of them. So here's like, you know, another 10 or 20 of them. And all these are cotton fields, or were cotton fields. These were all cotton fields. Now it appears that they're wheat. They're growing other product here. Food. We're growing food in America here instead of cotton. I think they'd send the cotton overseas because what do we use cotton for? Pillows? All the clothing, everything that we manufacture or buy isn't manufactured here. We're growing food, it looks like. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. I want to talk about the land that we're giving away. It's approximately 1 acre and a quarter, and it is off grid. It's just outside of the 3 Points area in Tucson, Arizona, and it's a beautiful acre. It is off grid. It's about 2 blocks from any infrastructure, meaning the electricity. So you would have to drill a well or haul in your water, and you would have to have solar. It's completely off grid. You have to, it's an unimproved property. So you've got to do everything required to make it suitable for your living needs. But it's free. It's a beautiful piece of property, and it can be yours. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. And once we reach the 13,000 in AdSense revenue, we're going to give that property away. There'll be more about this in upcoming videos. Periodically, I'll give an update as to where we're at on the AdSense. This is it. All you YouTubers out there, this is the piece of property. It's 1 acre and a quarter. Let's go look around, shall we? Got some beautiful mountain views. I'm going to show you some of those mountain views. And it does have a lot of quartz on it. Maybe there's gold on it. It's got a little wash right here on it. This is it. I'm walking on it right now. This is where you'd build your home, is right up on top of this hill. Right here is it. This is the home site. This is where you do it. Just level it out. Got 1 acre and a quarter. It's a big giant square.